In today's fast-paced world, distractions are abundant. We live in an age where our attention is constantly being pulled in multiple directions. We are constantly bombarded with information, notifications, and demands on our time. Our phones buzz with messages, our computers flash with updates, and our minds race to keep up. It can be challenging to stay focused on what truly matters. The noise of the world can drown out our inner voice, making it difficult to concentrate on our goals and aspirations. However, the ability to focus is crucial for achieving our goals and living a fulfilling life. Focus allows us to channel our energy and efforts into what is most important. Focus is the ability to direct our attention to a specific task or goal. It is about being present in the moment and giving our full attention to what we are doing. When we are focused, we are more productive, efficient, and effective. We can accomplish more in less time, and with better results, we can get more done in less time and produce higher quality work. This sense of accomplishment boosts our confidence and motivates us to keep going. This is because our minds are not scattered, trying to juggle multiple things at once. Multitasking can lead to mistakes and lower the quality of our work. When we focus on one thing at a time, we can make steady progress towards our goals. Each step forward, no matter how small, brings us closer to success. Even small, consistent efforts add up over time. Just like adding pieces to a puzzle, each action we take builds towards the bigger picture. Think of it like pushing a heavy object. At first, it may seem impossible to move, but with consistent effort, it starts to shift. It takes a lot of effort to get it moving initially, but once it gains momentum, it becomes easier to keep it going. This is the power of focus and persistence. Focus is like a muscle that needs to be trained. The more we practice focusing, the stronger it becomes. The more we practice focusing, the better we become at it. Just like any other skill, it improves with practice and dedication. By eliminating distractions and setting clear priorities, we can strengthen our ability to concentrate and achieve remarkable results. Creating an environment conducive to focus is key. Remember, focus is not about saying yes to everything. It's about saying no to the distractions that prevent us from pursuing what truly matters. It's about making conscious choices to prioritize our time and energy. In a world that values busyness, it's easy to fall into the trap of overcommitment. We often equate being busy with being productive, but the two are not the same. The constant pressure to be doing something, to be involved in every project, and to never say no can be overwhelming. We say yes to every request, take on too many responsibilities, and try to do it all. This habit of overcommitting can stem from a desire to please others, fear of missing out, or the belief that we can handle more than we actually can. While it's admirable to be helpful and ambitious, overcommitting ourselves can lead to burnout, stress, and a lack of focus. The more we take on, the less we are able to give our best effort to any one task. This can result in a decline in the quality of our work and our overall well-being. When we are overcommitted, our attention is divided and we are unable to give our best effort to any one task. Our minds become cluttered and we struggle to maintain clarity and focus. This divided attention can lead to mistakes and a sense of constant frustration. We become scattered and reactive, constantly switching between different projects and obligations. This constant switching not only reduces our efficiency, but also increases our stress levels. We end up feeling like we're always playing catch-up, never quite on top of things. This can lead to feelings of overwhelm, anxiety, and a sense of being constantly behind. The more we try to juggle, the more likely we are to drop the ball on important tasks. This can create a vicious cycle of stress and underperformance. Multitasking, the attempt to do multiple things simultaneously, is a common trap in our modern world. We believe that by doing several things at once we are being more productive. However, this is a misconception. However, research has shown that our brains are not designed to multitask effectively. When we try to focus on more than one task at a time, our cognitive abilities are stretched thin and our performance on each task suffers. When we try to do too many things at once, our performance suffers and we make more mistakes. These mistakes can lead to further stress and a decrease in our overall productivity. To avoid the dangers of overcommitment, it's essential to learn to say no. Saying no is not a sign of weakness or unwillingness to help. It's a way to protect our time and energy. Saying no to requests that don't align with our priorities allows us to protect our time and energy for the things that truly matter. It helps us to focus on what is most important and to give our best effort to those tasks. It's also crucial to delegate tasks whenever possible and to be realistic about our limitations. Delegating allows us to share the workload and ensures that tasks are completed efficiently. Remember, it's better to do a few things well than to spread ourselves too thin and accomplish little. By focusing on our priorities and managing our commitments wisely, we can achieve greater success and maintain our well-being. Before we can set clear priorities and achieve meaningful success, we need to define what matters most to us in life. Our values are our guiding principles, the beliefs and ideals that shape our decisions and actions every day. When we live in alignment with our values, we feel a deep sense of purpose and fulfillment. Take some time to reflect on your core values and beliefs. What is most important to you in life? Is it family, health, creativity, personal growth, or something else entirely? Once you have identified your values, you can use them as a compass to guide your decisions. When faced with a choice, ask yourself, does this decision align with my values and beliefs? If the answer is yes, proceed with confidence and assurance. If the answer is no, consider whether it's something you can say no to or delegate to someone else. By making decisions that are congruent with our values, we create a life that is both successful and fulfilling. Section 4. Setting clear priorities. Once you have a clear understanding of your values, you can begin to set priorities. This means identifying what truly matters to you and aligning your tasks and goals accordingly. It's about making conscious choices that reflect your core beliefs and long-term objectives. Prioritization is the process of identifying the most important tasks and allocating our time and energy accordingly. It involves distinguishing between what is urgent and what is important, and then making deliberate decisions to focus on tasks that will drive us forward. Without clear priorities, we risk getting caught up in the urgent but unimportant tasks that fill our days. These tasks can create a false sense of productivity, but in reality they often distract us from our true goals and aspirations. One effective method for setting priorities is the Eisenhower matrix, also known as the urgent important matrix. This tool helps us categorize our tasks based on their urgency and importance, allowing us to make more informed decisions about where to focus our efforts. This tool helps us categorize our tasks based on their urgency and importance. By dividing tasks into 4 quadrants, we can clearly see which tasks need immediate attention and which can be scheduled for later or even delegated to others. We can then focus on the important and urgent tasks first, ensuring that we address the most critical issues without delay. Delegate or schedule the important but not urgent tasks, allowing us to plan ahead and manage our time more effectively, and eliminate or minimize the unimportant tasks. This helps us to avoid wasting time on activities that do not contribute to our overall goals. Another helpful technique is to identify your most important tasks for the day. These are the tasks that will have the most significant impact on your goals and should be given top priority. Choose 2 to 3 tasks that will have the most significant impact on your goals. By focusing on these key tasks, you can ensure that you are making meaningful progress every day and focus on completing them first thing in the morning. This approach leverages your peak energy levels and sets a positive tone for the rest of the day. By tackling our MITs early in the day, we set ourselves up for a productive and fulfilling day. This not only boosts our productivity, but also enhances our sense of accomplishment and motivation. Section 5. The power of boundaries. Boundaries are essential for protecting our time, energy, and focus, allowing us to thrive. They are the limits we set on what we will and will not allow in our lives. Boundaries can be physical, emotional, digital, or even time-based. Physical boundaries might include having a dedicated workspace, closing the door to our office, or silencing our phone during focused work sessions. Emotional boundaries involve setting limits on our emotional availability and protecting ourselves from negativity and drama. Digital boundaries are crucial in today's hyper-connected world. This might involve setting limits on social media use, turning off notifications, or scheduling specific times to check email and other messages. Time boundaries involve setting aside dedicated time for work, family, personal pursuits, and rest. By setting clear boundaries, we create space for the things that matter most. We reduce distractions, protect our energy, and create a more peaceful and productive environment for ourselves to flourish. Section 6. Building productive habits. Habits are the small, repetitive actions that make up our daily routines. They have a powerful influence on our behavior and ultimately shape our lives. By building productive habits, we can automate many of our daily tasks, making it easier to stay focused and achieve our goals.